Well, there I am. I was on the wrong page again. Now I'm on my correct page. I was, for some reason, I went on my personal page. Don't ask me why, but I was on the wrong page. Okay, so hi guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. I knew something was up. There was nobody there. So we're going to finish up our books, okay? So this is what we've done so far. We did the Book of Shadows. And we have, it's called Grimoire, whatever that is. I don't know what grimoires are, but it just was a cool name. So I thought we'd go ahead and use that. Hey, Tina. Sorry, I was on my personal page, not my business page. Duh. And then this is the other book. So we've got the Book of Shadows. Hey, Teresa. So we have our grimoire. Book of Shadows. Now, if you want to, you don't have to glue this. So if you really want to use inside, you don't have to glue this down. You can kind of leave the flap open. Hey, Kim. I was sorry, I was on my personal page. I don't know how I do that. I do that every now and then. Hey, Linda. So then, of course, we have the Old Witch Spells. I think they turned out pretty good. They're supposed to look like old pages. Hey, Tanya. And I love the belt buckles. Okay, so we've got those, right? I just love the look of books. And I didn't mean to be rhyming or anything like that. So now, remember when I showed you how to make the eyeball out of glue? Well, this is what it looks like when you take rub and buff silver to it. What do you guys think of the eyeball? Hey, Sherry. So what do you think of the eyeball? So this is what it looks like with the black glue prior to the silver. Hey, Sheila, how are you? So, you could leave it black, but I think it needs to be muted down. So I was going to show you before we start attaching anything, because see, I made these a while ago for another project, but we're going to use them on our books too. Okay, they're going to be our little finishing touches. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Hey, Teresa. So I think this eye looks much better because you need to really tone that glossy. I didn't realize it was glossy. It doesn't say it was glossy. How you doing, Linda? So what I wanted to show you was I went and got a new gun. I went to Hobby Lobby. Yes, doesn't it? I just love it. I just love it. And that's just with glue and those eyeballs, those plastic eyeballs cut in half. It took a while. I was going to show you another one, but the amount of time it takes me to cut one of these eyeballs in half, and my hands can't handle it. So I wanted to show you how easy this is. Now with this new gun, wow, what a game changer, because the other one was spewing before. So all you have to do with this is, I'm doing this for the first time in front of you guys though, so, is go with this. I've got it already hot. So we're going to just take this. I'm not real good. Oh, hold on. Oh. What is it with the glue guns? None of them just pump the stuff. Okay, so just, I guess this one sucks too. Okay, so just follow the line. It would be best for you to, I don't know why this is doing this, and just follow the line. Now, it's Halloween. Sorry, I can't go all the way around. Just ignore it. Okay. So say if it came out the proper way, which it should have. Hi, Red Cardinal. I forgot your first name. Hey, Kelly. How are you? And then basically, of course, this thing, I don't know why it wasn't connecting. I don't know. And then just do your little, the star. I mean, it works. You just got to have patience, which is something I lack in. And it's weird. Why is it not staying the same fatness? So you can kind of go over it. Okay. So we're going to make our little, I don't know what you call this sign. Mind you, this is Halloween. This is not something I practice. Okay, so now you have your star and you let it dry. And now, like my little snakes I made, these little snakes out of glue, just take the silver to these. Try to not get this on your hands, guys. And just, shoot spa. And take the silver over it. Now, you went from being a very boring black to something kind of shiny. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Dorothy. How are you? So now you have like a snake, okay? So I have two of them. I did this one yesterday and I really liked it. So, like this is the pentagram. Is that the pentagram? Hey, Lynn. Hey, Mandy. So let's go ahead and just do the same thing with this on the glue. Now, mind you, I got to work with this glue gun. I don't know why it's not pumping out the same amount of glue. Look how much nicer that looks. It doesn't look in your face. Hi, Electric Gal. What's your first name? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so let that dry here a second. But the eyeball is the best. So I'm going to show you. So this is how it starts with glue. So that's plastic eyeball cut in half. And then you put the eyeball down and then you start running your glue all the way around until you create the eye shape you want. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna show you to add this again to this to kind of make it look a little older. And today's been just a crazy day. Is anybody else having a day like that? I want to do my auction on Thursday, but things may change because my daughter needs us to go help with the dog. So I may end up having to not do it on Thursday now. Oh, here it is. So I want to remove some of this. I don't want it all. I just want to remove some of this. It's hard to move it. I guess it's not going to let me remove all of it. And now I must have just put a little on there. I think I put too much on there. Okay, let me see if I can take the, oh, and I got it on the eyeball. Lord have mercy here, I swear. I don't like really working with this gold. I mean the silver. I think I put too much on here. Hang on. Let's see if I can take some of that off. I didn't mean for it to be so much. I don't know where my brain is. Let's see if I can darken that down. It's not supposed to be so so bright. Where is my stuff? Hang on, guys. Let me try to darken that. I don't know where my brain was. It's not supposed to be that dark. Hey, Glenda. Hey, Donna. How are you? Don't know where my brain is. You're only supposed to put a little on, but not Donna. Okay, let's see if we can darken this up. Hang on. I'm gonna try to do it this way and darken it. I think I may have done it that way, or I may just have removed some of this. Hang on, I want to put a little bit more. I want to get more of a dark look to it than a light color. I still want it to be a little gray, but I don't want it to be all gray. That one turned out better than this one. I don't know what I did. Okay, let me try something. Let me try a little bit only, just a little bit. Because I don't want it to be 100%. Now they can be different. Just hate all that silver. This one turned out better. I think I did a better job on that. Hey, Caffany. Hey, Shyla. Hey, Roddy's mom. Okay, Roddy's mom. Darn, I forgot your name. Hi, Tanya. Am I bad? I'm sorry. And then what you do is you take this eyeball. Let's dirty this eyeball up. And then just kind of rub it a little. Well, I guess you can't rub it too much. Can't rub this one too much. I think I got, hang on. I put the wrong stuff on it. supposed to be this. And yeah, this is supposed to be on here. Sorry, my brain is not with the program today. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow. So Peggy, how are you doing, Peggy? Sorry. I will start remembering people I know someday. Okay, so now we have the one eye and we have another eye. Okay, so we're gonna take this eye, since we have this already. I'm gonna put this eye, I thought this would be perfect down in the corner. Just a simple little eye in the corner. What do you guys think? In the corner? You think the eye looks good in the corner? I mean, normally you would put it here, but it's too big of an eye. I mean, you could actually put it in the center, but I don't want to lose the spell, the words on the spell. What do you think? Down in the bottom looks good? What do you guys think? Down at the bottom? I still can't believe I went on my personal page. I've only done that a couple times in my lifetime. Okay, so I think the bottom is where I'm going to put that. So we're going to just add. I don't know. I'm not really impressed. I thought this wouldn't be better, but it's kind of got such a delay. Okay. So I think it looks better. Put the big one on the other book. The problem is, see, the big book in itself, because I'm going to keep them together, you're not going to see it. So it has to be, everything we do has to go on the top book. Now, I do have my little snakes, but before I put my snakes on, I have to put my, let me make sure that's okay. You see how cool that is? You can make simple things with that glue, except if you had a decent, I don't know why that glue gun acts weird. So let's put these pieces on. This one's gonna go on this end. I spent the money on this, so I wouldn't have a problem, but apparently I have a problem. Houston, this thing has got issues. I'm afraid I'm gonna burn the daylights out of myself. And what I like is it's black. So you don't have to worry about the clear showing through. So now it looks more like on a spine. Hey Teresa, how are you? Okay. Now this one, we're gonna do the same thing with it. We're gonna add this one to it. Trying to do light on the glue. Okay. Again, it's the little things that make it look really cool. So instead of it being kind of boring, now you have, it looks like the binding. Hey Tanya, how are you? Put the big one on the other side of the book. Huh? Put the big one on the other side of the book. What are you talking about? It's on already, so we have to keep it. Hey Gerald, how are you? Hey Mandy. Okay, so now we have some little pieces we have to use. We're only gonna do one eyeball. I've got still a pen and ink thing and everything. Now because the bottom one is flat, I can do a little bit more. Now the pentagram, I think it's just a little bit too big. I'll have to make a smaller one for this. Do you think that's too big? Do you think the pentagram is too small or too big? Hey Val, how are you? Do you think that's too small or too big? Hey Judy, do you think that's too big? Let me see if I can maybe make a smaller one. These are just, I think they're too big. I do have my little snakes. I do want to add a snake or two here, just as long as I don't burn myself. This is the only thing I don't want is to burn myself. And remember, when this stuff dries, you can pull things off, like say little sticky pieces and stuff. It just makes the book look so much better. How are you doing, Dorothy? Hey, Becky. Hey, Janet. Hey, Kathy. You like it? So you could have it this way if you really wanted to, if you want it just like to look like books. Hey, Darla, how are you? Or like this, okay? So let me make a small little pentagram, very small, much smaller than what we had. Let me see if I can do it freehand. I'm not very good at the freehanding stuff. Let's see if I can do a small. thing is not very good. As much glue is coming out of here, it's like it's delaying. I'm sure I probably can't take it back now that I've got it in here. See if I can remember how to do it. Shoot. Guys, I just bought this glue gun just for this, so I would have something that would work. Did I screw that up? I did, didn't I? Well, no pentagram here then. I don't know why this isn't working. I'm pushing on this thing and it's not coming out like it should. Hey, Cindy. I don't know why it's not working. I'm confused. Okay, well, we'll just stick with the snakes. We got more to make though. Let's just throw this here. It'll work. I'm just gonna have to clean it. Okay, guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna freak myself out. Okay, so temporarily, let's leave this off to the side. We're gonna do an inkwell now. If I find my paper. Here, let me use this. I think I was more prepared the day we did this. I'm gonna make an ink pen, an inkwell. Hey, Lori. Hey, Kelly. So we're gonna I put a hole in here for this. So let's put some black on here. I was better off when I could have done it and finished it all up the day of the crafter on the clock. It was easier. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to try to see if I can wipe some of this off and not have it all super dark. I don't want it super, super dark. I mean, I like the dark, but I kind of like a little bit of wood showing. So everybody doing good tonight? Just trying to make it look old so it doesn't look super fresh and clean. I just want to get some of these little areas done. I thought the books have to have a little inkwell. For sure. I have a little inkwell in here. Yeah, I was really hoping like I said, I went to Hobby Lobby and got that, and I don't understand why it's delaying. I don't know. I'm just confused. I mean, it's like they don't make anything anymore like they should. Just want it to be a little dark. Hey, Levon, how are you? Hey, Teresa. Okay, let me get rid of that. Fill that with water, wipe my hands. And I got to show you some of the good stuff I bought today. Okay, so now we have this. I do want to use my silver again. I'm gonna, I'll find that later, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Just gonna throw a little bit on areas. Just find some little spots. You don't have to put a lot. It's just supposed to look like an old pen and inkwell. Okay, that's good enough for me. Don't let me forget to cover that up. Okay, so now we have our little inkwell. Now I'm gonna have this sitting on here. So I'm actually gonna glue it to my books. And then I have my pen. So now I have back in the day, they had the inkwell pens. So, hey, Stephanie, how are you? Hey, Shree. So I wanted to make sure that there was a little thing for them to write in. I mean, these are books, but it could be books that they write in. Okay? So I'll have to figure that out. Now, they show doing different kinds of things with books. So I thought today we'll take this and I want to dirty it up a little bit and it's going to sit on top. Mind you, when you do these things, you're decorating. Hey, Brenda. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Definitely not with the program today. I don't know what my problem is. I'm gonna take a little, I want to darken this up. I don't want him being real, he's too clean. We want to dirty this baby up. We want to look like he's been around. Now, I got this at Pop Shelf. Does anybody have Pop Shelves out by them? They're fun little stores. Now, we got another one. I don't know. Do you guys have Home Sense out by you? Another crafter had one that looked like... Oh, cool. Hey, Lisa. But if you don't have a pop shelf, hopefully you guys will one day have a pop shelf. This thing was $8. But instead of it being clear, which you don't really want it white. You want everything to look dingy and old. So like if you were going to set this on a table, now you have a complete ensemble. Simple and easy. There's not a lot of work to it. I mean, actually making this whole book thing, if you guys go back to my YouTube page, I don't even know if I put it out on my YouTube page yet. I haven't gotten that far. Hey, Cindy, how are you? You don't have, well, one is called Home Sense now. One is Pop Shelf. Well, now there's a new one called Sierra, which is supposed to be similar to Home Sense, which is supposed to be similar to Tuesday Morning. Oh, thank you, Shireen. I appreciate it. So that's really all you, now you could do more if you have no Pop Shelf. You guys, it's a great little store, Pop Shelf. I mean, this thing was only $8. $8. So now this is something you can put on a table. Like if you have a little desk. Where did I get stuff on here? You can put it on a little desk. I don't know how I got silver on here. I'll have to fix that. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Karen. Hey, Peggy. But seriously, and if you kind of get tired of that way, you can kind of put it this way. Even though it's a pen and ink, is usually in the back, but it's okay. I don't think anybody's going to really notice the difference. Hey, Carolyn. But yeah, those stores are going to be cool. Now, Sierra hasn't opened yet, so I haven't been there. But Home Sense had a lot of cool stuff. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, well, we have Dollar Generals, we have Dollar Trees, we have Pop Shelves, we have Sierra and Home Sense. We have everything here. Hey, Carol. Hey, Karen. Hey, Nancy. So this is what I say. It's really cool. Something super... I think it's... No, that's on him. Something super easy. You could actually probably put silver on him if you really wanted to. Thank you guys for sharing me out. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's what I had here. I just wanted to show you how easy that was. I've got to have to fix this one. Somehow I got this rub and buff. So you could have it where it's just the buckles, and if you want, you don't have to have the buckles closed. You can leave them so you can actually fill these. Because these are little boxes from, paper mache boxes from Hobby Lobby. Thank you guys. Hey, Becky. Okay, so let me move that off to the side. I think I did get some on. Yeah, I did. I got it on him. I thought this was on here. Lord have mercy. Sets, that rub and buff gets on everything. But here I found another thing at Dollar Tree I thought was kind of cool. So if you wanted to do something a little different, you could even do, that wrong way, Donna. You could do that. You could just put a simple little thing on there. You could put some little moss on here and everything if you really wanted to. So you could do a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Joanne. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I wanted to show you some of the goodies I got today. I didn't have too much Halloween to do. I'm going to have to fix that because now this goofy stuff is all over the place. I'm going to have to fix it. I'll have to fix that. But I wanted to show you. I'm coming up with neat ideas. I went to the antique store. I'm dangerous. Hang on, let me move this out of the way. I've got to fix that. I found a whole bunch of these to do with the Christmas trees. Hey, Darlene. I got these to do Christmas trees. Now, I don't know, I couldn't find any fancy ones. All I could find were these. So I know you can pull them apart, or I'll have to cut them. Where's my skizzles? My clippers. Usually you can pop these off really quick. I knew it was getting hot in here. Where is my clippers? It's getting hot in here. I figured tonight was just going to be a super sweet, simple. Well, you get the drift. There they are, right in front of my face. So basically, these are all antique. Now, of course, you have to glue them in, but I'll have to adjust them and stuff. And then I'm going to decorate these. We'll do these on a craft one night. I've got a whole bunch. I've got these kinds. I love the pearl ones. They were like $5 a piece. I don't know if that's good or bad, but they're $5 a piece. Then I got this whole bag for $4. Really nice and rusty ones. They're different. And these I'm going to do trees too. I've got to figure out because one of these is bad. But you can see how look how old they are. Now this one, I don't know. Hi Pamela, I don't know how I'm going to get this out because there's metal in there. I may have to improvise on that. So that's what I want to work on those. And check this out, guys. I don't know where it's from, how old this thing is. It's a decor plate. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I couldn't pass it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I haven't figured it out. I still have to figure this out. I might just put this inside of one of my cloches. Put it inside the cloche, and then I can have it just as decorative piece. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. They had two. I only grabbed one. I didn't want to be too greedy, but I only grabbed one. Okay. And then these guys. It's all rusty. So these are Jello molds. Guys, I've never seen these before. These are Jello molds. They're just say cherry. Oh, that's cherry. Jello molds. Doesn't say anything else. I got them for like $1 a piece. Thank you, Lisa. Are they? Well, I was thinking, are these different sizes? Okay, there is some bigger than little. But I'm thinking of doing the same thing, guys. But I'm going to play with this first. Because I'm thinking if I could drill a hole in these and do a lot of that diamond dust on these, wouldn't that be pretty? And of course, I have to sell them because I can't hold on to everything I make. So that's what I'm thinking of doing with these. But I've got quite a few. I've got some really big ones. So I guess you could even do it if you really wanted to. You could do it where you set it in the center and then just decorate around it. What do you guys think? But they didn't have pretty ones at Hobby Lobby yet. These are really kind of boring. So I have 3 bigs. I have little ones, 3 little ones. Then I grabbed every one of these that they had. But for $1 a piece, that's not bad. What else was I going to say? Is that all my goodies? Yeah, I think that's all my goodies. I did find some other stuff, but I'm not going to go in the other room. So I just wanted to show you how easy that was to do something like I've got. I don't know how I get stuff on everything, you guys. Hang on. It just frustrates me. My hands get on everything. I'll have to put a little bit more paint. So, do you guys like the little inkwell? Do you like the inkwell? Hey, Deborah. I think that's the part I like the most. I started thinking what I could do with this, and I just thought, how perfect. And then you can do them any which way you want. But how easy and simple is that? Now, this is something you can do. These, I think, are maybe $6 or $7 a piece. Hey, Pamela, how are you? I don't want to touch my face because the last time I had it all over my face, I was at the store. I had it on my arms and everything. So even with something like this, you could almost take this and put a black tree in it. You could put a black tree. If you want to do something for Halloween, you could do Halloween ones too. You can just take it. Hi, Chana, how are you? Thank you. But yes, so here's your glue things. Just with glue, make your eyeball. And this is glue. This is in a mold, and I just use glue. You like the, Carolyn, the inkwell? I do too. It's just something different. And then like the snake is the same thing. It's just glue, black glue. Except my glue gun doesn't work very well. And this is brand new. So maybe I have to learn how to use it properly. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. I had so much fun with Edgar Allan Poe one year when I did it with, who did I do it with? Who did I do it with? Wild Honey. Now I got to get all the gray off of that. I don't know. Does it look bad if it's got silver on it, or should I remove the silver? Oh, thanks, Levon. Thanks, Cindy. I'm going to probably have to paint it now because I don't think I can get that off. How do I do that, guys? How do I get stuff on stuff? I don't know. So, and if you just darken his head, it looks more like a skull than it did when it was lighter in color, because it was this color. And now when you darken it with just a little bit of that wax, that bare wax, which will last you a long time, guys. Hey, Lori, this stuff will last you a long time, and it's from Home Depot. So that's what I had for you tonight. Now, I am going to be playing with some other Halloween. I did buy, hang on, I'll take pictures of all that stuff. I didn't get a chance to really take pictures and post them. I bought these at Dollar Tree. They had a few of these. I did find they did start having some prettier flowers and leaves. I found these, and I thought those were cute. So I thought instead of Halloween this time, I was thinking I'll do Thanksgiving stuff, because some people like just regular fall. I did find this in orange too, guys. They can carry this. Thank you, Tessie. Paint it black. Paint it black. I'll probably have to do that. And then I did find these. It's the same thing as my black. This comes in handy for a lot of your Halloween. But I thought I could do fabric with these. I bought a bunch of stuff from, guys, if you're not following Lavender and Ivy or Love It's Garden, you're missing out. Their auctions are amazing. I'm absolutely addicted. I've spent so much money, so anything I earn goes out the door really quick. So, like, she had, mind you, it's a mess down here. I got to organize my stuff. You don't even want to see this mess, because I shove everything in this drawer until I can get around to getting cleaned up. Nobody wants to see my drawer. Darn it. Okay, so not this, but almost all of this. I think I paid like $10 for all that. She was doing her sales and stuff. So if you're not following Lavender and Ivy or Love It's Garden, you need to do that. So I was thinking would be kind of cool is to take some of these fabrics. Strings. I hate strings. I hate them. I hate them. Oh, God, it's annoying. So I was thinking, what do you guys think if I were to do pumpkins that were, like run them from up and down, like run them from side to side, and then take another color and patchwork it. Do you think that would look good if I were to do this for a crafting event? A crafting live? What do you think? If I were just taking a bunch of these different colors and adding them and Mod Podging them to make kind of, what would you kind of call that? Not a patchwork, but where you add the different fabrics. So do a whole pumpkin like this. Back and forth, back and forth. Do you think that would look really cute for like, I'm thinking for Thanksgiving. I'm thinking fall, Thanksgiving. I have to go outside of my box. I don't do fall. I don't do Father's Day. I don't do Mother's Day. I have to start changing. I need to do it for everybody. So I have to get into the groove of all that. So it's got to have desire and energy. A quilt. So kind of like a quilt, yeah. So, but yeah, their prices went up, I think $1.50 now. So, but that's one of the things I'm going to do. And I'm going to incorporate these. Aren't these beautiful? Look at these guys. Tell me, how cute is this? Just put it all together in a nice little arrangement, and they're pretty colors. Hey, Judy, how are you? So, but I have to work on that now. Tomorrow, I will probably not be on tomorrow. I'm going to have a bridge put in. I'm having my old bridge taken out, and I'm putting a bridge in. So I don't know what my face is going to feel like, how I'm going to feel tomorrow. So tomorrow is an ixnay on anything. Now, I may or may not be doing the auction Thursday. It may have to go to Friday. Hey, Cindy. I got to help my daughter with her dogs, and I can't send Kurt out to do that because if something happens to him and the dog pulls, hey, babe, hi, Celeste, if the dogs pull and he ends up falling on the ground, I can't have that. I would just be in panic arrest. So Thursday night, I'm gonna probably not be able to be on for my auction. So it looks like maybe Friday. I didn't want to do that because I got Cooper all day on Friday. Y'all know I love the kid dearly, but man, I am wore out by a whole day with him. I mean, he's 8, but he's got more energy than Carter's got liver pills. So, but he's a sweetheart. So I just wanted to show you how easy this was. Now, you don't have to have both books. I want both books because this is going to go in my apothecary. So if you wanted to have it just like this, fine. You don't even have to glue it if you don't want to. I wanted it glued because I need everything stationary. And then, like I said, you can even have this book up. Now, you would need a smaller piece, though. If you want to stand your books up instead of on top of each other, you can do that, too. So you kind of have a little leeway on that. You don't even have to do 2 books. You could just do 1 book. So, you know, you kind of do you. I like, hey, Tamala, I like the 2 books. I love stacking stuff. And then having this, I just think it's perfect. And like I said, if you had this in a black tree, this would be perfect with a black tree if you didn't do the eyeball. So, but that's really all I had tonight. I wanted to do more. I just don't know what I would do. I did buy one of these pumpkins again. I'm going to make a stand with him. I did him last year. I did him where he was holding his face with skeletal hands. It was really cute. It was a stand. I'll pull him out later and show you guys a lot of the stuff I did last year because that stuff was fun last year. So don't expect me on tomorrow only because of my teeth. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. But I will, maybe I'll go on early. No, I can't Thursday. So right now, let's plan, I'm going to plan Friday as my, hey Tracy, I'm going to plan Friday as my auction day. I got some of those orange little ball picks. Aren't they cute, Shireen? Hey Julie. Oh, I love them. But like I said, if you had these, I could see having it where you can switch out your trees to Christmas to Halloween. Hold on. Hang on. I got Halloween. I got Halloween everywhere. Hang on. I just gotta clean my house. I gotta clean this room. I have too much junk. It's not really junk. I just have stuff and things. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Now, you'll have to remove a few of those, but if you were to, if the eyeball wasn't there, you could even do a Halloween tree. You could even do a Halloween tree. No, this is from Pop Shelf. It was only $8. So see, you could do something as easy as that. And if you didn't want the 2 books, I love the 2 books. That's my thing. But if you were to do just the simple books, you can do that. I think it would be really cute. Something sweet and simple. You know, it doesn't have to be too much and too gaudy. But these would be even pretty on here. Nice, rusty, and dirty. What do you think? Oh, thanks, Shireen. Oh, God. I have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've had 5 bridges put in my mouth, and I've had many times my bridges break. I had one in there for 30 years, but then my tooth broke somehow inside. You go figure that out. Then I have to have that removed, and I don't know. Teeth suck. I'm sorry. I hate teeth. They're just a pain. You can be the best cleaning person in the world, and you still have teeth problems. So that's all I had tonight, though. Hi, Lorraine. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Dana. So you kind of like this idea? Now, hopefully you guys will try this with the glue. And then, I don't know where my brain was when I was working on it. The second one I did, I added just too much silver. I should have been just a little silver and then wiped it. Oh, then wiped it. I don't know where my brain is. It still doesn't look too bad. But this one turned out really good. And so it's really easy with the glue. Cut that eyeball in half and then put it on the plastic wax paper or parchment, and then start working your glue all the way around it to create your eye and your eyelid. Isn't that cool? And then of course now you've got your snake done with glue. Thanks, Judy. And then this is done with glue too. And this is a mold from, I think, IOD. I've had this for a long time. And it just gives you that look of a book. See, I got silver on it. I'm going to have to fix that now. So like I say, you got 2 different ways. The skillings on the desk, hate teas. I know. But so, and then you can always just have your books leaning up against each other. I will take pictures of it, how I would decorate it with my apothecary. The day I decide to start working on the apothecary, once I figure it out, I'll do a live like I did one year. Oh, thank you, Jonna. I appreciate it. How I did it one year, I actually did the whole entire unit with everybody live, which was the first time in a long time I did something like that. Hi from Houston. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Well, welcome, Sarah. Hopefully you'll enjoy my page. We do all kinds of stuff. This is we do everything here. I would love to find, I mean, there's so many things I love to do. I just can't find one thing I can just do. I like to be, there's too many things I like. And if I can't stick with one thing. I like everything. I don't know if that's good or bad. So I just like to give everybody something different. So, but this is all I had, but we will do that one day. I'll walk you through, because when I do Halloween, it is so much fun, guys. When I did that clock, it looks amazing on my mantle right now. So I've got that set up, but I gotta still decorate the whole entire thing. I gotta get all the greenery down and put the Halloween orange stuff up, which I'll probably do maybe the middle of August is when I start. Hey, Nancy, that's when I probably will start doing my Halloween, because it takes me about a good month and a half just to do inside my house. Hey, Chris. Hey, Wisconsin. That's where I'm from. I'm in Texas now. We've been here since 1986, but my family's still in Wisconsin. Where are you in Wisconsin, Chris? Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. How are you doing, Sherry? So this was just a simple finish up the little pieces that I didn't have done. But to me, the inkwell was very important to have an inkwell for your pen. And all I did is I made a hole inside of this piece of wood, and then I just blackened this up, and then did that, and now I have an inkwell. So you don't have to work so hard. I was gonna do this tiny little inkwell, I don't know where it went. I was gonna do this, and then I thought, no, that doesn't look right. I was gonna just do I need new hands, guys. I need new hands. I was just gonna do a simple inkwell, and I'm like, nah, that's just a little too small. I think this is perfect. I had to drill the hole though, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys play with this stuff. I mean, it's really a lot of fun. The black glue I got from Amazon. I just have to figure out why there's such a delay on this. This is the brand new one from Hobby Lobby. And it was working fine when I first tried it, but I don't know why I don't know why. Hi, Carlene. Oh, that's okay, Carlene. Now remember, this was done on a different video. we just finished up the few little pieces. We added this, the eyeball, the snake, and this piece in the inkwell. So we added those little pieces because I ran out of time. I prefer to finish my stuff, but I couldn't. And then I added, all I did is, this was this color, and I just rubbed on some wax. Oh, thank you, Vay. Oh yeah, this year I plan on it. I plan on my porch and the front, because I have a farmhouse. I want to do the orange lights on the posts again like I did, but I want to wrap them with leaves. So I want it really orange out there. I mean, it's always orange out there. And then all my silhouettes have orange behind them. So you have like the Reaper, you have the witches, you have trees, scary trees, and they all have orange lights behind them. And they're just, it's just awesome. If you ever get a chance to make silhouettes, do it. They're great. You don't have to do anything special. Cut them out of wood, paint them, put lights on them, and you support them on your house with some screws. And that's all you have to do. Hey, Cindy Forkle, how are you? So, but that's all I had. But we've got ideas. So you can take these simple glue things, highlight them, make snakes. And the other thing I was going to tell you is you could take, but I was going to try to show you, but you could take, if you have your paper, this is too big. But if you were to take your paper so you have an image, so you have something to follow, I don't know how well this will work, because I think we're getting low on here. Hang on. I just don't know why this stuff doesn't advance. Why is it? Let's try something. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Oops. This is how I'm going to burn myself. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, I've got a little pookie here, but Lord have mercy. So you could almost take, but you got to take your time. And I'm putting the same amount of pressure on this thing, and it's still not working real well. Why? I don't know if it's this glue. So you got the idea. See? I don't know why it's doing that. See, because you have to be able to lift it. Now, mind you, this will dry and you can separate all that, okay? So you could just show how you did the circle. Then you could actually fill this whole entire thing up. Okay, so you could make this whole entire piece, if you wanted to, out of glue. And this thing will dry. And this thing would dry just like this, and you could peel it off and actually put it on something. Hey, Jackie. So I don't know if it's crappy glue from, what is it, Amazon or what, but it's just very stringy. I mean, I paid $17 for a whole bag of glue, but you could actually outline this whole entire thing, let it cool down, peel it off like I did, and add it to things. So something to try and something to, figure it out. I'm just not very good with the glue, I guess. I guess you have to have a degree. Hey, Julie, maybe you have to have a degree. I don't know. So we'll throw that away. So, but that's what I had. So right now, tomorrow, like I said, unless my mouth feels good, right now, I will notify you guys tomorrow. Hey, Beth, if I feel better and it's not so bad, I will be on. I think I got more stuff on him. I think I'll be on if my mouth is fine. But I have Cooper all day tomorrow, so I need a day. I need a day to relax after him. No. So, but this is all it is. I just think it looks cute. And then I love the easy buckle. And the buckles were made with glue. So I made the simple buckles with glue, and then all I did, hey Kelly, the simple glue. And this is, all that is glue. I made a little buckle. So they move up and down kind of sort of like you would on a belt buckle. But isn't it cute? I saw this, how they made it was on a book, and I thought, that's what I gotta have for my apothecary. And I think the eye is pretty cool. So like I said, you don't have to do anything else, but just even have just the 2 books up and you're good. Hey, Julie. So you just have to try it. It's always fun. Halloween to me is fun. You just got to go out there and start creating. Get out on Pinterest, learn how to do stuff. I'll have to find my my first spell book. It turned out amazing. Hey, Lorraine. It turned out amazing. It's big. It's a heavy book. And I did one for outside because I had an old fireplace I made. God, back then I had all these cool things, and now I miss not having them. So that's all I had, guys. Just to give you guys some more Halloween ideas. And then I'll keep you posted tomorrow. If I feel fine, I will be on. But I'm just kind of forewarning you. Hey, Mary Jane, just in case, you know, I'm in pain or I don't feel good, I'll just put a text out that say, hey, I'm not going to be live because, you know, my mouth and stuff. But I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Get all this stuff taken care of and be done with it. I'm over dentists, over gynos. I'm over it all. I mean, I'm tired of going to a doctor for something. Us women, we go through too many doctors, don't you think? I think we're done. So, are you guys going to try this? I hope so. Hey, Kim. So you guys have to try the books. They're super easy, not expensive. And you could do a library. You know how people have to spend the money on all these old books and stuff? You could make yourself a little bookshelf of nothing but these types of books standing up. Just make a bunch of them. I think these are $5 or $6 a piece if you don't have the money to go buy old books. But you could have a whole wall if you had 2 of them. You could stick all your books up on a shelf like that if you decided not to do the sand. And then you could do a whole bunch. You feel me? So I'll keep you posted on the, make sure I got it right. I'll get you posted on the auction and everything else, and we'll go from there. So, hey Chris, how are you? So that's all I had. It was going to be super easy tonight, nothing special. I just wanted to finish these books, get some pictures taken, and then I have to start creating. I got to get more pieces to him. I've got to figure out, I'm thinking this is just going to go inside one of my glass cloches. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that's got to go into a glass cloche. It doesn't say anything about how old this thing is. It just said $4.99, but I thought it was kind of cool. And that's a skeleton key too. See that? Cool skeleton key. Now all I need is the key to hang off to the side. That would be awesome. So I have to find skeleton keys. Does anybody know where to find some good skeleton keys? I need some. I decorated with all mine, and now they're all gone, and I wish I would have kept some for myself. Hey, Nancy. So, hey, Natalie, how are you? So, but this is it. I could keep talking all day long, and I don't want to talk because I'll wear you all down. Dental problems. I hate it. I know we all, nobody wants to have to deal with dentists. So, but I'll keep you posted tomorrow. I love you all. And hopefully you enjoyed this. I will post some cool pictures. And then, like I said, I'm slowly going to be bringing out my Halloween so I can start decorating and show you how I incorporate this into my decor and stuff, okay? Well, guys, I'm going to let you go. My throat's getting sore, and tomorrow I got to get all pumped and excited about. So I love you all. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Love you guys. Bye.